anyway, I enjoy listening to what other people bring to the table as far as podcasting or live shows are concerned. And obviously, the Stranger had you come on and do the show. I'm going to have to go grab that and listen to it a little bit. So what was the quality like? Did you listen back to it all? Is the quality any good?
I don't have time for all that. Yeah. I didn't even go back. I had no curiosity.
Okay.
I did it. It's done. Okay. Next.
Right.
I believe me, I was happy to come on and talk a bit about my video game stuff, and I'm always willing to talk about whatever topic anybody puts in front of me. And I was happy to start saying a sentence 400 times during the show, only to have that other dude jump in and fucking take my energy. It was okay.
So did they do the whole Skype thing?
Yeah.
And does it sound okay?
On the headphones it sounded okay, but that dude just kept coming in. Like he was, I'm assuming, and I don't know for sure, but he was like a half second behind me and E.
Okay, so he had a delay.
Yeah, but just a slight delay, but slight enough to where he wouldn't hear us starting to talk and then would start talking. And it was like, oh my God, just fucking kill me.
Yeah. See, that's just tough.
Yeah, it was. It was brutal. But, it was fine when I did talk. I got in my points and, and made people laugh apparently. And, he does a different show than we do. That's for damn sure.
Well, I understand.
The one thing he had a girl on hold, and I don't get this part. And I listened to it as we were doing it, and I didn't get it the whole time. But he just goes to her at random. Like, she's on hold.
Okay.
And just out of the blue, he'll go, so what do you think about that, Mary, or whatever her name was?
All right.
And she'll say, oh, that was funny. And then he puts her back on hold.
All right.
I was like, oh, all right. So she's sort of involved.
Sure. Well, I've got it pulled up. Can we listen to some of this?
I'm sure we can if you want to.
I don't know how it's formatted.
I don't know. I didn't listen back.
All right, I'm going to play some of this. Let's see if it doesn't quite turn out. I'm going to dump out, but
all right, that's fine
because I have no idea what this even sounds like.
Sure.
All right, here we go.
That's right. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6. It's been a while since we've been on the air. Should have all the usuals in tonight, that's for sure. And boy, oh boy, am I ever excited. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to come back on the air and give you guys what you need. Probably only going to be doing Wednesdays this year for sure, and then we'll pop on the air, periodically for specials and whatnot. But you can count on it. Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern, 2 hours of debauchery.
Can you fast forward or no?
Yeah, I can.
Go like about 5 minutes in because I wasn't on right at the beginning.
All right. Now, obviously, you probably don't know what his setup is, but is that how it sounds?
It didn't sound like that in my headphones.
All right. All right. Is he playing music?
I don't know. I didn't hear any.
All right. There we go.
Past that.
All right. Just trying to fast forward this a little bit. Guess I could have been a little more prepared. All right, here we go. Let's try this. Who's that? Life of Agony or something?
It's Volbeat.
Oh, Volbeat.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
How's it going, Dave?
In your last week or so now, I no longer have cats.
Oh, that's right. Your cats died.
All right, I'm already going. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but that's just all right. I got my niece's wedding coming up Saturday, and I no longer have cats. It's like I don't even know what that means.
Do you want to know what it means?
No, I just the train of thought there just like jumps all over the place.
Right.
Let's see.
Banfield Pet Hospital. It's over in the PetSmart over by my place, and I said my goodbyes to Howie, and then they put him down. They asked if I wanted his cremated remains, and I said, no, I don't need to be reminded.
See, there's just too much of a delay there.
Yeah, there was something with the delay with him.
But this sounds like somebody breaking in on a phone call, listening to somebody on a party line.
Well, it is Blog Talk Radio.
I know. I appreciate Mr. E.
Yeah.
But he needs to get on a better platform.
Well, Blog Talk works for him,
I guess.
Yeah. About coin
Here we go.
arcade game type museum thing. And now this thing's running full-fledged now, right?
It opens May 23rd in Pittsburgh, or right outside of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you can definitely tell you got the better quality equipment.
Right.
But it's definitely a mono. It's just very mono.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to
it's me.
To you.
In a town called Hopewell Township, but it's a massive undertaking, to say the least. It's got 420 odd video games and pinball machines from the 50s to current day, and and it's got all the other stuff that you'd expect in it, and it's got a little area where people can learn about how this shit works, and machines taken apart where they can see the circuitry and blah 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 blah. But let's be honest, people don't care about that. They just want to play the games, and it's coming to 2 more months, and it'll be open.
How does this work? Are you constantly acquiring new machines, or are the machines there for sale, or what? Tell us about the whole gig.
It's actually a friend of mine that had the games. He's a 20+ year collector of these games, and he just finds them. He's found as many as you.
This is the only thing I don't like about this. I kind of figured it out.
Go ahead.
Again, because of the Blog Talk format or platform rather.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're having an interview telephone conversation.
Yeah.
Instead of a couple of guys in a studio doing a show together.
Right.
That's where I lose connection.
I'm not arguing the point.
That's why I don't like Blog Talk.
Right. Blog Talk is what it is. It's a starter platform.
It is. I get it. Granted, we helped our good friend the Shoe move off of Blog Talk, and he got more recognition, doing something through the CMS radio network when we were doing, playing the shows.
Right. And
then uploading his shows to Spreaker and, that kind of stuff. And it took off.
Yeah, it did.
But boy, again, dude, you need to get a better platform than Blog Talk. That's a tough listen.
Yeah. And the thing is you can get streams for nothing.
I know.
You can get the streams for, that platform that we have the thing running on 24/7. That's free.
Yeah. He should definitely do his show on a better platform and then upload it to like a Spreaker or
just do it on Spreaker.
Yeah, do it on Spreaker. It'd be way better, and you get better. I think you get better coverage in listeners.
Yeah,
because they post on the front page of Spreaker what's on live right now.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So if you were to go to Spreaker.com right now and go to I'm going to look at it right now. It says something about what's live or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't look at it that much. Spreaker.com.
Right.
What's it called here?
AOR rocks. That's what happens with Mr. Microphone.
Yeah, it's called Live Now.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go to Spreaker.com and go to Live Now, we're the third one up on the page.
Nice. Do we have any listeners?
There's 40. It shows 40, and somebody giving us some love over there.
Oh, nice.
Putting
Thank you.
Putting a little heart over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got some love and 40 listeners over on Spreaker.
Yeah.
Boy, uncontrolled noise like, fuckers, 40 should be on my station.
Yeah, really. But that's the way to go, really.
Yeah. If you're just, if you don't want to pay for a setup, you can just do Spreaker, and it's free, and then they have that whole studio set up now.
Yeah, that's badass.
That is badass, and it works really well.
It does.
I mean, we used it 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it worked well when we did the podcasts from Wisconsin.
Yeah, it did. I recorded a couple in the car while I was driving.
Yeah, me too, and it sounded great.
It did.
Yeah, and that was 2 years ago. I gotta imagine it sounds better now.
Yeah, I think they actually revamped the whole virtual studio thing.
Okay.
And it actually works even better now.
Nice. Spreaker's the shit.
It is. I love Spreaker.
Me too.
So I think Mr. E ought to look into that.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Mr. E. I guess we don't have to listen to this whole thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what the sound quality was.
Yeah.
But, compared to, Mr. E and his co-host there.
Yeah.
For the mono stream that it is, you came out booming over.
Hey!
So, yeah, for me personally, I'm such a stickler with quality,
right.
with audio quality that I would just turn that off right away. I just can't listen to it.
Yeah, it's like listening to a phone.
It is. I agree.
Which is why we all text now instead of making calls.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. All right, man. Well, before we get into some subjects here, I'm going to take a short break.
All right.
And then we'll get into some subjects and we'll talk about stuff. And
okay.
So everybody go get a drink or whatever, because I'm going to go get a drink and, wet the palate. And then we're going to get into some fucked up stories.
Sounds good to me.
Because you deserve it.
Yeah.
We deserve success.
You got a song picked
No,
out?
I don't. If you would like to pick one, I'd be glad to play it.
I would like to hear, I forget what the song is called. It's called like We're Ready or something by Vane. It's the very last track on No Respect.
Okay. How about if I do a request and then I'll play that one?
All right.
Our good friend Nathan from Kentucky.
He's your good friend. Just because he buys you tickets, now he gets everything he wants.
Nah, not really. But he did submit a Twitter. He Twittered me.
Yeah.
And he asked if we would play some Buck Cherry.
Okay.
I think that fits very good with Vane as well.
Sure, that works.
Kind of in that same thing. But he wanted to hear something from their All Night Long release, Never Say Never.
All right.
What was the name of that Vane song?
It's whatever the last tune on No Respect is.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, I'm going to play a couple of tunes. We're going to come back. We're going to get into some silly shit.
All right.
And so here it is. This is Buck Cherry for Nathan from Kentucky, and it's Never Say Never exclusively here
on your classic metal show.